Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to more PBLO Championship Weekend action. My name is Jacob Ewing, and we have a game for you right now. We have the Kingston Junior Ponies versus the Ottawa Nepean Canadians. Both these teams have played today. Ottawa had a comeback tie earlier today against Midwestern, and the Ponies just had a massive win over Tough of London. And so these two teams are ready to go. As I said, the Ponies just got done off their game not too long ago, so we'll see if fatigue maybe comes into action or if it helps them, and they're ready to go right now, and that one will get fouled off. So we'll get this game going underway here, as I hope you're ready for a great one. This one should be good. Coming into this tournament, Ottawa coming as the first seed, actually having the highest seed of any of these four teams in the tournament, and Kingston actually coming in as that fourth seed. And that's a good rip right between second and third. And that'll be a base hit to kick things off for the Junior Ponies in this ball game. As I said, yeah, the Ponies coming into this as the fourth seed, having the lowest record in the league, and they're actually 2-0 in this tournament. Despite that, it all comes down to playoff baseball at the end of the day, depending on how you form on the day, and they have performed fantastically. But they're playing a strong Canadians team, so we'll see what this game is going to come down to. Is we're in the top of the first right now, and a runner on first for the Junior Ponies, as they, I believe, are the home team, so they do get to bat first. That's a good rip by Adam. It was a pop fly, and that one just drops down. So we'll see a foul on that one. As Adam, in his last game we just saw, pitch the whole entire thing. He did a fantastic job, I believe only allowing 3 runs. So we'll wait the pitch, and here it is. He's going to look for the bunt. He's just going to look to advance the runner. It's a beautiful bunt right up the line, and he should get the first in time. He does. Runners at second and first now off that picture-perfect bunt. So next up will be number 16, Caleb. We'll see what Caleb can do here. As runners on second and first now, no outs in the game. There's a good chance for Kingston. This one comes in, and that one's going to be way high. See a ball on that one. So ball one, 1-0 count. As the pitch comes in, and he gets good contact on right up the third base line, and it sneaks past him. And he's runner at third going to go home. No, he's going to stay there. So we'll have the bases loaded in the top of the first inning. And the Ponies now a chance to get some offense going with a monster hit. Would bring some runs home, as the bases are loaded early on at the top of the first. I believe 0 outs as well. As we await the pitch, here it is. And now will be ball number 1, 1-0 count, as that was inside. So we await the next pitch. Bases loaded in the first inning. This is exactly how last game started for Kingston, with tons of runs in the first inning. They haven't scored any yet, but they do have a chance here. Bases loaded. As we await the pitch. There it is, comes in, and that's going to be a strike. Number 1. That's number 36, Will Martin at the mound for Ottawa. Just trying to get them out of this bases loaded scenario here, and that will be strike number 2. Only one more needed to grab the strikeout here, which would be critical for Ottawa. And there it is. That one's going to be chopped right to third base. Gets it in his glove, fired to home, and he's called out at the plate as it gets there in time. So no run will score on that one. We'll still have the bases loaded. And that'll be Maddie Rosel up to bat now. For the Ponies. Just gonna see what he can do here with the bases loaded. Kingston would like to at least drive home one of these runs. And here we go. We await the pitch from Will. And it comes in, and ooh, that was a good one right down the middle. Maddie decides not to swing, though, so that'll be a strike. This one comes in, and that one's going to be just outside. Maddie just waiting for the pitch he wants. And he'll take a rip at it when he finds it. Here it is. Oh, and that one's going to be popped up high, right back into the foul territory. So he's going to stay in, and he's definitely up against the count, though. As one more come through, that'd be a strikeout, and I believe the second of the top of the first. With the bases loaded, Kingston did a great job of getting on those three bases, but they can't get a good... They're not doing the best job at finishing it, and they're just going to... They still have a bit of time to do it here. And that's strike number 3 from Will Martin. That'll be his first strikeout of this ball game.
Now batting number 91, Quinn Kehoe.
That'll be Quinn Kehoe up to bat now for the Junior Ponies. He's going to see what he can do. Will throws it. Oh, and that one's going to be chopped right to the pitching position. And he's going to go for the tag. But he gets down in time, and he is safe, and a run will score from the Ponies. Unfortunately, Will gets that ball from the pitching mound and just can't outrun. I believe that was Caleb going to third. So the bases will stay loaded, and a run will score for the Ponies. It's a 1-0 lead early on in this ball game. Going the Kingston away, and we'll see a meeting at the mound to discuss.
Is there anybody on the third to throw to, or?
So the Canadians now in a position they may have not expected them to be in this early in this game, having the bases loaded against them and already been down by 1 here. So we'll see what will happen as we'll resume play here, and that'll be number 53 off to bat now for
Ponies, number 53, Nathan Sewell.
that'll be Nathan Sewells up to bat now for the Ponies. We'll see what Nathan can do on this one. Maybe take a rip, and that would be good on that because the bases are loaded, and he will rip that one foul. So that will count as a strike in the count category. And he'll await his pitch. Bases loaded. I believe 2 outs in the inning. The Canadians would love to get out of this one right now. And that's a good crack right up the second base line. Does it get through? It does. And so 1 run will come in. The second one's going to round third, and he gets there in time. 2-run score, and the Ponies make it a 3-0 lead still in the top of the first inning. Doing a great job of getting their hitting in early here, establishing a lead.
Number 2, Brady Sneddon.
That'll be Grady stepping up to the plate now with runners on first and second. And only one more needed from Will and the Canadians to end this inning, and that'll be strike number one. That was good pitch, so we'll go to an 0-1 count. Next one's in. Oh, that one's going to be inside. Good catch from the back catcher. Not let anything go through, but that'll be ball number one. We'll go to a 1-1 count now, and the Ponies have came out on fire. 3 runs already in the top of the first. As that one comes in, that one's going to be inside. We'll see another ball come through. Ooh, and that one will be tipped back right at the back catcher. And sure is okay. That'll be fouled off, though, so that'll be a strike. We'll go to a 2-2 count now. One away from the strikeout and ending the top of the inning, which I'm sure the Canadians would love to get out of right now. Will, a chance now to end the inning. As the pitch is in. That one's going to be inside. We'll move to a full count now. As this next pitch will depict a lot here early on in this game. So this one comes in, and the runner's going to go to third. And a second, that'll be a walk nonetheless. So the Ponies are back to the bases loaded in this game.
Now batting number 12, Drew Sleeve.
We drew up to bat now with the bases loaded. And that one's going to be high. We'll see a ball. As that next one's in. Oh, and he takes a swing and a miss on that one. We'll go to a 1-1 count. So the next one comes in, and that would be strike number 2. One away from ending the top of the first, which I'm sure they would like to get out of right now. As so it's in, and that's going to be high. Here it is. Ooh, and that one's going to be hit high and hard into the parking lot. I think all the cars are okay there in the parking lot as that one finds itself there, but that will count as a strike. As it's a foul ball, and a swing and a miss will be strike number 3. And the third out of the inning. The Ponies come out firing there, scoring 3 runs. And the Canadians now will have a chance to hit the bats and try to get some runs of their own in this game as we head to the bottom of the first inning. A 3-0 game going the Junior Ponies' way. This is something we saw last game, maybe a pattern we see in the Ponies. They have a very good, very strong start of each and every game. They also had the bases loaded in the last game they played in the first inning, so maybe it's a trend we see. Just if they can keep that up throughout the whole game, will be interesting to see, or if the Canadians will fight back. I'm sure they will. It's still tons and tons of tons, basically a whole game of baseball left to play here. So we'll get underway in just a moment's time as the Ponies will take the outfield and just get ready to go. So the Canadians going to take their time in the dugout and try to come up with a game plan here to fire back with all this firepower that the Ponies came out with. As we'll see who's at the mound here to start things off for Kingston. Looks to be number 2. It'll be So here we go. The Canadians will take to the plate. Looks to be number 55, Ethan's son, who will start things off for them.
Batting first for the Canadians is number 55, Sonny Williams.
Sonny Williams.
And here we go. Ethan's son will take inside the batter's box, and we'll get the Canadians batting underway here. And he'll take a rip at that one. That one just goes foul, though, so we'll count that as a strike, and we'll go 0-1 in the count. Next pitch is in, and that one's just going to be low. Just gets past the back catcher, so we'll go to a 1-1 count now. Ethan would really like to get on base here and start off strong for the Canadians at the plate. See what he can do, though. We know he's a strong hitter. If Ethan prepares for the next pitch here, and it's delivered, and that one will be hit also foul, so we'll go to a 1-2 count and one away from the strikeout if a strike can come through. As we await the pitch, and he's ready to go. Here it comes. It's delivered, and that one's hit just past the shortstop. And Ethan will pick himself up a base as the Canadians start off their bottom of the first with a single hit by Ethan's son. And now he'll be followed up by number 34, Kyle Edwards. And Kyle's a strong hitter. We know he can hit with heat, so he's going to look to do it here and advance Ethan, who's on first right now. That one comes in, ooh, and Ethan's going to make a run for second, and he looks to be good in time. He'll be safe. So he steals second base, and now the Canadians have something to work with here. Maybe a double, but pick himself up an RBI. Oh, and that one's hit right in between first and second. Is he thinking around third and go home? He decides to stay. So a single hit by Kyle Edwards gets runners on third and first now. And the Canadians finally back on all cylinders, just like the Ponies did in the first. Ladies and gentlemen, you know it's going to be a high-scoring game if we're starting like this. That's number 60, Sam Ellis, at the plate now for the Canadians. That one's going to be high. We'll see ball one, kick things off with a 1-0 count. So we wait the next pitch. Oh, and Kyle's going to go from first to second. Oh, they test Ethan, who's at third, and that's a steal. So we'll have runners at second and third now in a scoring position. Just can they convert on it? We'll wait for the pitch. There it is. That one's hit pop fly high to center field. That's Bernie Knox who gets underneath on that one. He's going to try to go for home. Is he there in time? And it's safe at home. And so the Canadians get a run back and make this a 3-1 game now in the bottom of the first inning. This will be Kyle Edwards who gets himself to third.
Now batting for the Canadians, number 35, Matt Albert.
That'll be number 35, Matt Albert, up to bat now for the Canadians. He's going to look to just get a single. A single would score a run for the Canadians, and they would definitely like that right now. Good response back after the very fantastic first inning by the Ponies. A fantastic response back from the Canadians in the bottom of the first. Getting some runs of their own, and they're a single away from cutting the lead down even more. This one comes in, and that's a good crack to left field. Can it get underneath of it? They can, but Kyle will tag up from third and get home easily. And so it'll be a 3-2 game now, one away from tying it up at 3 apiece. 2 outs now, 1 away from ending the inning. And
Jake Thompson.
that'll be Jake Thompson up to bat now for the Canadians. As the pitch is delivered, and that's a strike one. So we'll start off with an 0-1 count. No runners on any bases. That one comes in. Oh, and he cracks that one to left field. Can a Pony get underneath of it? The sliding effort is caught by Brady Knox, the center fielder, and that will end the bottom of the first inning. The Canadians fire back a little bit and cut the lead down to 1. And so we'll head into the top of the second inning. 3-2 Ponies lead, as the Ponies will have a chance to try and get some more runs for themselves and get more of a comfortable lead as they had before. Or will the Canadians shut them down? It's been a great game so far. So much offense for both these teams. They really came out swinging. And the Ponies, they just had a game right before this. They definitely seemed warmed up and ready to go in that top of the first inning. But the Canadians, who had a bit of a break in between their 2 games, were also just as ready to go when they got to the bats. And these are 2 teams that I believe 20 wins separated them to in the standings. It was, and I think we also established there was it 200 runs that separated them in 159 runs separated them in run differential throughout the season. Ottawa having the better of that side. But right now, it doesn't matter anymore. It comes down to the playoffs and if you can perform in the provincial championships. And, well, the Ponies have a 1-run lead right now, but still tons of ball left to play here. If you're the Canadians, you have 1 win and 1 tie. So you'd really like to pick up a second win, as if you go 1-1-1, you're going to play probably that second or that third seed right there. And the Ponies would love to get a third win right here, but they are playing the top-seeded Canadians. So we'll see what happens as we'll get the top of the second inning on our way in just a moment.
Now batting, Brady Knox.
Here we go. That'll be Brady Knox up to bat now, and he's going to face the pitcher at the mound. That'll be Will Martin. And that one's going to be ball number 1. Start things off with a 1-0 count for Brady for his first at-bat of this ball game. He waits for the pitch as it comes in, and he takes a swing and a miss on that one. Move to a 1-1 count off that. So the Ponies have a 1-run lead, and they would like to extend it here in the top of the second. Can they do it? Oh, Brady's going to fake a bunt. And that one's going to go outside. It will be a... We have a 2-1 count off that second ball. That next one comes in. That one's also going to be outside. Move to 3-1 now. A chance for the walk if one more ball can come through. See what Brady will do on this, and that's going to be a strike. I believe we'll move to a full count now. Full count scenario at the plate, and he fouls it off. He'll stay in it. So Brady at the plate, just looking to get on a base here for the Ponies. We will see what will happen as we wait the pitch. And that one's going to be ball number 4. He'll take his base. And so, 0 outs and a runner at first. We'll go back to the top of the order. We'll start off with Dylan Joy for the Ponies. He's going to see what he can do. So that pitch comes in, and that one's going to be ball 1. So that one also comes through, and that's going to be ball 2. 2-0 count. As we await the next pitch, Will's going to take a look over at first base. He's going to test him, and he'll get back to first in time. Just being careful here, making sure nothing gets through him. As we await the next pitch, Will making sure Brady at first is staying there. He's going to test him again. Brady's playing pretty aggressive on the bases here. So Will now going to look for some sort of strike here, and that will be a ball on Dylan. So Will will take it. Oh, run's going to go from first to second. He's going to be clear as day. That's because that's a walk right there. That's going to be ball number 4. And Dylan will take first. Brady will take second. No outs in the inning so far. And so they're going to have a talk at the mound. Make sure everybody's on the same page here. As it looks like Adam will be up next for the Ponies. And just seeing if we'll perhaps see a pitching change here soon. But looks to see Will stay in it. See, that's the third, I believe, mound meeting they've had so far. That's Adam. See what Adam can do here with runners at first and second. Just going to look to advance them.
Hey, turn one here, boys.
As this one comes in, that's going to be a ball. Ball number 1. 1-0 count to kick off this at-bat for Adam. So we'll wait the next pitch. This one comes in, and that one's going to be strike number 1. Good pitch by Will. He needed that one there. It's going to be a 1-1 count, I believe. Oh, they're going to test second. And he is going to be good. So we'll await another pitch from Will with runners at second and first. And here it comes. He's going to look for a bunt. And it's placed perfectly. They're going to throw it to first, and it's there in time. The out is good. So we'll have runners at third and second now. As they advance it, and there'll be Caleb up to bat next with runners at third and second. A chance to get some runs in for the Ponies here. All they need is a base hit to pick up himself up an RBI. We'll see if he can do it, or if Will will shut him down for the Canadians. The pitch is in, and that one's going to be inside. We'll do ball number 1. This next one's in. Ooh, almost going to be chopped up high. Can a Canadian get underneath of it? It just finds its way outside. I believe that also missed all cars, thankfully. And so Caleb, with runners at third and second, is going to make it look some sort of rip on this ball and just get someone home. Oh, and that's a good one. Rita really fouled off, though. So we'll go back to the plate. Some believe he's got to be approaching full count, and no swing to miss, but runners are going to go home. And Brady's going to find himself at home, and runners are going to go third and first. I believe that would have been strike number 3, but it slips through the back catcher's legs and gets past his gloves. So a run will get home, and we'll have runners at third and first now. It'll be Grayson Fox out to bat with a runner at third, so he'll have a chance to get him home. This one comes in. Oh, good rip right to right field, and that will be good. A base hit will score another one. The Ponies have came to hit today. It's a 5-2 Kingston game now, showing that they've just been so dominant from the bats today. It's only the top of the second inning. But still, lots of ball left to play for both these teams, and that'll be Matty Rosell up to bat now. He'll look to make something happen with the runners at first and second. That one comes in. That's going to be low outside. So, Maddie in the, ooh, that'll be strike number 1 at the, called from the ump. So he's gonna look for something here. You know, the Ponies have scored already 2 this inning, but of course they're gonna want more. But if you're Will Martin and the Canadians, you're gonna want to shut this down. That one comes in. That's a good rip right to center field. Is that one is, I believe, caught by the center fielder, so Matty will be out. It was a good rip. It was deep center field, but okay. An Ottawa player does get underneath it that one, so that will be an out, and we'll see.
Now batting number 91.
Number 91, Quinn Kehoe is up to bat now with Caleb at third and a runner at first. He just needs some sort of hit here. This one's coming through. Runner's going to go from first to second, and they decide not to throw it. So runners at third and second now. As this pitch is in. Oh, and they take a, can they get down or can someone get under it? Oh, it just drops. And he gets the first. The tag is not there. Just missed the tag is the call. And so the bases will be loaded once more. And that'll be number 53, Nathan Souls, who's up to bat now with the bases loaded. And back-to-back innings, we've had the bases loaded. The Ponies being incredible from the bats, and to look to see if they can drive any runs home. Strike 1's the call. Perfect pitch from Will. That'll be a ball. We'll go to a 1-1 count. As Nathan, all he needs, all he wants is at least a single just to get 1 run home, but we'll see what he can make happen. This ball will come in. He'll take a good rip at it, and it will get to the third baseman, and that throw will be in time, and that will end the top of the second inning. The Ponies get 2 and leave the bases loaded, and we'll go to the bottom of the second with a 3-run lead going the Ponies' way, but still lots of ball left to play here, and we'll see if the Canadians, they'll regroup. As you can see, they're all having a big team huddle right now. Just going to try to discuss the game plan because they see that the Ponies are coming out with massive offense here. So we'll see what the Canadians could do here as they take the plate. If they can bring this game a bit closer, as they're only down by 3 runs. So we'll get going in just moments' time. So that will be number 2, Grady, at the mound for the Ponies. He pitched in the first inning for them, only allowing 2 runs. So we'll see what he can make happen here. As we'll get The bottom of the second inning started in just a few seconds. I believe I'll be number 22 for Ottawa leading things off in the bottom of the second. So here we go. I think we'll get started in the bottom of the second inning as the umpire just cleans off the plate. That's be Danny Finney at the plate now for the Canadians. Ooh, and that was a good pitch to take, but it's going to be strike number one. So 1 count to kick off Danny's at bat, and that one's going to come through. It'll be a sinker too low though, and so that will be a ball. We'll go 1-1. So that one's going to come in. That one's going to be low. It's going to actually squeak past. Back catcher, that's number 45. Grayson Fox, the back catcher. So Grady will look to throw some heat here. Or will Danny counteract that and get some sort of a hit here? That one's going to be high. The Canadians down by 3. Would love to get on base here and start off this bottom of the second. Hitting wise, we'll see what they can make happen here. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, that's going to be inside. He's going to take his base.
Now batting for the Canadians, 29, Kyler LeBoutier.
Next up for the Canadians will be Kyler, number 29, with a runner at first. Kyler, all he's going to do is just try to advance him, honestly. You know, get him to either second or even third. As Ottawa down by 3 runs. We'd like to keep this game close for the whole entire time. So we'll see what he can do. That'll be strike number 1. As we await the next pitch from Grady. On an 0-1 count. That one comes in. That one's going to be hit foul. So we'll go to an 0-2 count now. A chance for the strikeout if Grady can make one more come through. Or Kyler battle up against this. As we await the pitch from Grady. That one comes through. A swing and a miss will mean strike number 3, and the runner does go from first to second, and he's good. So Danny will find himself at second, and Fortunately for Kyler, that's strike number 3, and the first strikeout of the inning for Grady. It's going to be Peyton Payne. Or pardon, Hayden Payne. He's going to be up to bat now. See what Hayden can do here. With a runner at second. A double would get himself an RBI. Oh, they're going to test second. And he's back there in time. That ball is in. That's going to be way high. So he'll be good, and we'll see a ball come through for Hayden's at-bat and see what the Canadians can do here. This has been a high-scoring game. A lot of these games today have been like low-scoring early on, and then they break open later, but it's been so high-scoring so far in this game. That's going to be a strike as that one comes through. That's going to be another strike. Strike 2 comes through, and Graydon 1 away from the strikeout here. Let's see if he can make it happen. Only 1 more needed. And that one's going to be chopped right to Grady. Can he get to first? Oh, it slips through his glove. So a base hit will come through for Hayden. And we'll see runners at third and first now for the Canadians. And a base hit will score a run. That's Andrew Amos. Up to bat now for the Canadians. Let's see what he can make happen here. All he wants is just a base hit. Just to drive home a run. And I'll take a time real quickly just to get everything sorted out. Ooh, and that one's going to be tipped off. So we'll see ball 1. So 0-1 the count. He's going to look for a bunt. Is it going to stay fair? It's just going to go foul. So everyone will have to regroup here. Back at their bases. So that was a good bunt attempt. We see what he was trying to do there. Unfortunately, just couldn't make it work. So that one with the spin it had on it just spins out of bounds. That pitch comes through, and that one's going to be hit up high. Can the back catcher get underneath of it? He does, and the catch is good. He's going to try go to first base too, and he gets it. A fantastic double play by the Ponies to end the inning. No runs come through. And so we'll head to the top of the third, still with a 5-2 lead for the Ponies, and the Ponies have been fantastic from the plate tonight, so we'll see if they could even advance their lead right now as they're already up by 3. So we'll see what will happen here as the Canadians will take the outfield down by 3 and see if they can defend off all the offense that the Ponies have to offer coming up here in the top of the 3rd inning. Oh, come on. That's a bit better. And so here we go. We'll get the top of the third inning underway here between the Ponies and the Canadians. And that'll be Grady, who was the pitcher for the first 2 innings of this ball game. He will face his pitching counterpart in Will Martin. And that's going to be ball number 1 to kick off his at-bat.
Come on, Will. Throw strikes, man.
As this one will come through, and that one will just slip through the glove of the back catcher. We'll see ball number 2.
Let's go, Will.
And that one will be just outside the plate. 3-0 count.
Hey, good pitch, kid.
3-0 count and a chance for a walk here if one more ball comes through. Grady's got the count going his way. And that'll be low. And he'll take his base at first.
Batting for your Ponies, number 12, Drew Sleep.
And so they'll take, and it looks like that's going to end Will's night right there after 2 innings, and we'll see a pitching change come through. So we'll see who's going to take the mound for the Canadians now. And it looks like it's going to be number 22, Danny Finney. Who will be pitching, coming in as the pitcher for the Canadians, just trying to shut down all this offense that the Ponies have had. As it's been very electric. So, Danny will finish up his warm-up and we'll get going in just a few moments as Ottawa, down by 3, looking to make some sort of comeback here. I mean, there's still lots of ball left to play, so I'm sure they don't have to worry about too much. There we go. Everyone's going to take their positions once more, and we'll get the top of the third inning resumed with a runner at first. Here we go. That'll be Drew Salith to take the plates here for the Ponies, and gonna try to just advance the runner who's at first now. As we'll see how Danny's gonna do as he comes into the pitching position in the middle of this ball game. Now we strike number 1 as he went for the bunt, but he just misses on that one. So I'll wait at this one. Ooh, he's going to be hit by that one. And they're going to, umps are going to go talk about that one as he walked right into that one. I think it was a bit of a lean too, so. I believe they're going to call that it hit the bat. So that's going to count as a strike in the count. So we'll await the pitch. I believe there's 2 strikes, and that's going to be the strikeout. Danny comes into this game and gets his first strikeout right away. It'll be Brady Knox next up for the Kingston Ponies, and we'll see what they can produce now as they do have a runner at first. This pitch comes in. Ooh, he's going to fake the bunt. So I believe we'll see ball number 1. So you wait the next one. Here it is. Ooh, a swing and a miss. That will be a strike. Guess I'll step back inside the plate. Gonna wait his next pitch. See, here it is. And this one's gonna be just bunted, just foul. So he'll have to regroup back at home plate. And that one will also count as a strike in the count. So Brady at the plate. 1 away from a strikeout, though, and that one's just going to be a bit out. And that's going to be another ball. We got to be approaching a full count here. See what Brady can make happen. This one comes in, and that's going to be a ball. And so just barely. And so runners will get to first and second now off that ball. Pardon me, off that walk. So it'll be Dylan Joy up to bat now, and he's just going to look to advance his team on the bags. This one comes in. Ooh, that's going to be inside. We'll see ball number 1. Ooh, does get a hit on that one. It's going to be popped up, and that one's just going to hit the netting. It's going to roll down. And so, Dylan now going to regroup as that's going to count as a strike. I believe it's a 1-1 count for both these teams, and for Dylan at the plate. So we'll see what Danny can throw his way. It's a good pitch, but it's just hit foul. So we'll move to a 1-2 count, a chance for the strikeout if one more strike can come through. And so we'll await the pitch. Here it is. And a swing and a miss will mean strike number 3. I believe that's stout number 2 of the inning. Yes, it is. And so runners still at first and second.
Adam McNoll.
They'll be Adam up the bat now. They'll see what Adam can make happen. 2 outs in the top of the third. And they're up by 3. And that will be just fouled back. So we'll see a strike and we'll go 0-1 count. Oh, and he's going to hit that one fair. He's going to stay fair. It just goes foul. So he'll have to regroup back at the plate. So Adam now at the plate. Ooh, that's going to be another ball. Runners at second first. This at-bat taking its time here. Adam just looking for his right pitch, and I thought that was the one. It was not. Strike number 3, and that will do it for the top of the third inning. Still a 5-2 game going the Ponies' way, and we'll see it's opportunity now for the Canadians, though, to get some offense of their own, and they're 3 runs down for potentially making a comeback here. And so we'll see what is to come. So we get the bottom of the third inning underway in just a few moments as the Ponies take the outfield.
They're right out there, dead center. See them?
So we'll still see Grady at the mound for the Ponies. He's done a good job so far, only allowing 2 runs. We'll see if he keeps that up, though. These balls are called in, and we'll get the bottom of the third inning underway. So you know this game's going to run a little long than normal. So we're only in the bottom of the third inning. We're already an hour in. Two hard-hitting teams. They'll love to get on base here.
Now batting for the Canadians, number 64, Ethan Bathurst.
So here we go. Ethan for the Canadians will step to the plate and look to get the bottom of the third inning started for them. takes a rip on that one. That will be popped up high. Can a Pony get underneath of it? They do. And it'll be Grady who picks himself up the catch, and we'll see. 1 down, 2 to go for the Ponies in the bottom of the third.
Now batting number 55, Ethan Sun.
It'll be Ethan now up to bat. I believe this is back to the top of the order, as I believe Ethan kicked everything off here in the first. So we'll see what Ethan can do. We'll do ball number 1. So that next one comes in, and that one's also going to be high. So back-to-back balls and make that 3 balls in a row. We're going to do a 3-0 count now. A chance for a walk here if one more ball can come through, which I'm sure the Canadians would love to start that off with. Just get one person on base. That's ball 4. He'll take first. He gets maybe some potential offense going here for the Canadians. This will be number 34, Kyle Edwards, and they're going to see. We're going to be at the mound here to talk to Grady. And we're going to see what's going to happen here. If we'll see a pitching change maybe, or if they're just going to go talk to Grady, get us out, and note that it's going to spell the end of Grady's game. Great pitching performance, only allowing 2 runs in 3 innings. So it looks like it'll be Caleb on the mound for the Ponies, and we'll see what he can do here.
Clouds are coming to give us some respite, but then keep disappearing.
So Caleb will get his final warm-up pitches in, and we'll get underway. Just a few moments. Every time it. So, I believe I heard we had I think we had a complication in the batting order, so everyone's going to get checked out and make sure we're all good to go and all on the same page for the remainder of this ball game. It's 5-2 for the Ponies in the bottom of the third. The Ponies coming out with firepower early on, and the Canadians responded back, but now the Canadians have a chance with a runner on first to try and even up this game, as they do have hitting possession in the bottom of the third. So we'll see what will happen, if maybe take advantage of a new pitcher, see how Caleb's going to perform as he comes in halfway through this ball game.
Stand there with your iPad.
So here we go. We'll get the bottom of the third resumed here. And we'll see what will happen. Someone comes in, and that'll be strike number 1. As that at the plate, that's going to be Kyle Edwards for Ottawa. And that's going to be ball number 1. So a 1-1 count. So we await the next pitch for Caleb. Oh, runner's going to go from first to second, and he's going to get there in time. So runner at second now. And Kyle, who's a heavy hitter, could definitely pick himself an RBI if he hits it good. But I think he's just going to try to get on base. At least a single, he hopes. We'll see if Caleb can shut him down. So that ball comes in. He's going for a bunt. Oh, he doesn't get it. And he's called out at the plate. Not 100% sure what happened there, but
Oh, just 1 strike.
it's an out nonetheless. So we'll see number 60, Sam Ellis, come in with a runner at second. I believe that's the first out of the inning, and that's going to be hit up high. Can a pony get underneath of it? It'll go straight to the shortstop, and that will do her. That will end the bottom of the third inning, and we'll head to the top of the fourth the same way we came into the bottom of the third. A 5-2 game for the Ponies, and the Ponies now have a chance to increase their lead by even a few more runs as they will take the plate. And as always, the Canadians will take the outfield and get warmed up as we got the top of the fourth inning in a very, very hard-hitting game between these two teams coming just moments' time. As we are in the final 2 games of today, we'll have this game, and then right after we'll have one more, and that'll be the end of Saturday's games, and that will lead us to tomorrow on Championship Sunday. 2 semifinal games, and then, of course, the finals to decide the PBLO champion. So we'll see what will happen. As that'll be number 22 once more. Danny Finney will come in.
Ready to go here on top of the 4th, right?
Yep. And here we go. We'll get the top of the 4th inning underway here. Between these two teams, the Ponies will take the plate, and they look to increase their lead. It'll be Caleb, who came in to the mound in this last inning. See what he can make happen. And here we go. That pitch comes through, and it'll be a swing and a miss, so it'll be strike number 1 to kick off this at bat for Caleb. And it'll be another one down the middle. Perfectly placed pitches. We'll go 0-2 in the count now. One away from the strikeout, and that would be a perfect start to the inning for the Canadians. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, I'm going to be inside. It'll take ball 1. 1-2 count now. So Danny takes his time on the pitch, and he delivers it. Ooh, will also be inside. We'll go 2-2 count now. Caleb fighting against the count himself. So we'll see what he can make happen. So here comes the pitch. Now it'll be cracked. Right to first. Should be a catch if he gets there in time. He does. The sliding effort gets the first out of the inning. That was Cam Wright who got that one. So, be 1 down, 2 to go for the Ponies. That'll be Grayson Fox out to bat now. 4. Ponies, and now will be ball number 1. That one comes through, and that's going to be a ball.
Nice spot, good spot.
That one comes through, and a swing and a miss. It'll be a strike. Danny kind of finding a flow here. That one comes through, and a swing and a miss will mean another strike. That's strike number 2. 1 away from the strikeout for Danny, which would be key for the Canadians. This one comes through, and ooh, that one will be tipped back. Everyone seems okay on that one. That one comes in, and a swing and a miss will spell strike number 3, and they get him out at first anyways to chase him down. So that's the second out of the inning. Only one more needed to get the 3 up, 3 down. Let's see if they can do it. So there'll be Matt now up to bat for the Ponies. Just looking to get on base here, as the Ponies have not been able to get on base in the top of the 4th inning. So that pitch comes through, and that'll be inside. As we await the pitch. Here it is. Oh, and it's going to be cracked right up the second base line, and that'll be a base hit for Maddie. As Maddie will take first. Quinn now going to look to make something happen, as he will take the plate just with a runner at first now. Someone comes in, and that will be chopped foul. As that one comes in, and a runner's going to go from first to second. They do throw it. He's going to slide it in. He'll be good. It looks like coach is going to go talk to the umpire real quick, make sure everything's okay. And so we'll get this game back underway here, and a little discussion from coach and the back catcher. Pardon me, the umpire. So, Danny will prepare to throw his next pitch, and with a runner at second for Kingston, they'll just look to try to advance the runner. As a double would score a run, but and he's calling no swing on that one. No swing is called. A bit of a controversial call, everyone arguing about it, but we'll get back underway here. And that one's hit hard to left field. And that one will drop in a perfect area for him. One run will come in, and a double picked up by Quinn. It's a 6-2 game for the Ponies.
Now batting for the Ponies, number 53, Nathan Souls.
Nathan Souls up the bat now with a runner at second. A 6-2 game for the Ponies. As this next one comes in, almost going to be way high. They jump to get up there. As the chirps commence from both these teams, now one will slip to the back catcher, and a run will get to third. So, runner at third. A base hit would score a run. So we'll see what he can do. That's Nathan Souls. That ball comes in. That's going to be a ball. That's going to be ball number 3. So he's 3-0 in the count. Someone comes in. And that's going to be 4 balls. And Nathan will take a walk here. And we'll see a change, it looks like. Look at the change of runners as we'll see here in just a moment's time. It looks like it's going to be number 15, Josh Parslow taking Nathan Souls out and just get some fast legs out there, perhaps, or see what's up with that. As we'll have runners at third and first for the Ponies.
Now batting for the Ponies. Number 11, Cole Murphy.
Here we go. We'll get this game resumed now as they have just go have a meeting with Danny at the mound here to calm everybody down, and we'll get this game back underway here. It's a 6-2 lead for the Ponies. So that one comes in. That's ball one. So 1-0 count. So that one comes in and he hits that one high, and that one will come down. So that'll count as a strike, and that'll be a 1-1 count now. For this number 11, it's Cole Murphy at the plate for the Ponies. Runners at third and first. They're going to test first, and he's good as day. As this next one comes in, and runner's going to go from first to second. Can he get there in time? When the runner at third is out, and that will end the inning. A steal from first to second was the intended play, but they get him out at third as they get him sneaking, trying to go home, and that will end the top of the fourth inning. Still a 6-2 game for the Ponies, as I believe one came through, so we'll see what will happen as the Canadians will take the the Canadians will take the plate, and they are down by 4, so they got a bit of work to do, but we know they can do it. They're a good team. They just need to find their bats in this game. And I mean, the game before this we had a couple of hours ago, we saw that the Canadians didn't actually get any runs at all to the very final inning, so they get all their scoring in late. We'll see if that is the case today, or if the Ponies can shut them down.
He's in the bathroom. Yep. Guess it wasn't the bathroom.
So the Ponies will take the outfield and just get prepared here. For the bottom of the fourth inning, this game is very long compared to some of the other ones. It's really taking their time here, as both these teams are just getting a lot of runners on bases and just playing some good baseball, which is exactly what we want here.
Only if the chocolate mint one.
So it'll be Caleb at the mound for the Ponies. And he's been good so far, as I believe he came in about halfway through this ball game for them. So we'll see what he can do.
Now batting for the Canadians, number 35, Matt Albert.
So Matt Albert stepping up to the plate for Ottawa. Let's see what he can do. If he can take this ball for a rip as the umpire clears the plate, and we'll get the bottom of the 4th inning underway here. That one comes in. Matt takes a good rip on it, but that one will just go foul. We'll see. Strike number 1, 0-1 count. And that will be a nice strike right down the middle by Caleb. Next one comes in. Ooh, and that one's going to be just outside. So I believe we'll go to a 1-2 count, one away from the strikeout here. If Caleb can find it, that'll be a good start to the inning for the Ponies. So that one comes in, and that one will be hit right in between second and third, and he'll find himself on first base with a base hit. Good way for the Canadians to start the the bottom of the 4th. That'll be Jake Thompson up to bat next for Ottawa. Just going to look to advance his runner at first. Ball is in, and that one's going to be hit right to the shortstop. Play is there at second. Can it go to first? And the double play is good. No, I believe the play at second's good, but I think the umpire is going to call that his foot was off the bag, so Jake Thompson will get on first base. So 1 out down, 2 to go. And it'll be Cam Wright hitting next for the Canadians. Oh, runner's going to go through from first to second as that ball slipped with the back catcher's glove. And so now, with a runner on second, Cam's going to try to advance up to third, or even with a double would get him home. And with the Canadians being down by 4, it's something they definitely want. So that one comes in. And that one will go just left. So that next one comes in, and that will just be another ball right there. Now will be another ball just a bit high, and Cam will take a walk. And Kyler now will step up to the plate with runners at first and second. Canadians setting themselves up for success here if they can just get some of them home, which is exactly what they want. Here comes the pitch number 1, and it'll be a ball just a bit high. That one comes in. A good hit. That one goes right through second and third, and that'll be a base hit. And the Canadians making things interesting with the bases loaded. That'd be the tying run at home plate right there. That'll be Hayden Payne. I believe there's still 2 more outs needed as well. A chance for the Canadians. Can they make it happen? That one comes in. Takes a rebound on Can. The Ponies get under it. They can. That will be out number 2. Only one more needed. Andrew Amos with the bases loaded. The Canadians cannot afford to leave these bases loaded without any run scoring. We'll see what they can make happen as that one comes in. That'll be ball number 1. That one comes in. Ooh, and that one's going to be inside. That one squeezed through the backhitter's glove. Runs are going to come home. 1 run scores, and so the Canadians will get 1 back and make it a 6-3 ball game. With runners at 2nd and 3rd now. As we'll await the pitch. Here it is. He gets a crack on that one. That one will go straight to first. Can touch the bag in time? 1 run will score, but it won't unfortunately count for the Canadians, as that will do the bottom of the 4th inning. They get 1 in the bottom of the 4th and make it 6-3. Still 3 runs separate these 2 teams as we head into the top of the 5th. As the Canadians will take the outfield and get prepared here for a fielding performance in the the top of the 5th. And the Ponies are going to look to increase their lead by even more, as they already have themselves a 3-run lead, but going into these final few innings, there's no lead that is really comfortable. And here we go. It'll be Cole Murphy to lead things off here in the top of the 5th inning. See what he can make happen. Still 3 more innings to go of baseball. We're already 1:40 into this game. Lots of ball being played here. Away ball number 1. 1-0 count to kick things off. The next one comes in, and it's ball 2. 2-0 count. So that one's going to be strike number 1. 2-1. After that pitch. So, see what the Ponies go. He's going to go for the bunt, and it's fair. Can Denny get the first in time? It's there, and that'll be out number 1 of the top of the 5th inning as it just gets there in time. And Cole Murphy will go take a seat So it'll be Owen hit next. That's Owen Lutz. So he steps to the plate, and we'll see what he can make of this. As that one comes in. Oh, and he takes a swing and a miss on that one. Strike number 1. Start things off with an 0-1 count. And as we'll prepare for the next pitch, an 0-1 scenario. Here it comes. That'll be way outside. We'll go to 1-1 now after that ball. Ooh, and that one's going to be low. We'll go to 2-1 now. As Owen just waiting for his pitch. There's nobody on base for this Ponies team, so he's going to look for something here. And a swing and a miss. He takes a swing on that one. That will be strike number 2. One away from the strikeout. If he can make it happen. And that will be strike number 3 in the first strikeout of the top of the 5th inning.
Now batting number 6, Brady Knox.
And that's out number 2. So it'll be Brady Knox who's up to bat now for the Ponies. And he's going to look to get on base. There is 2 outs, though. So we'll see what he can do. So that ball comes in, and a swing and a miss will spell strike number 1. And that will be strike number 2. One away from the strikeout. That's all that is needed to get the 3rd out of the inning. Can Danny and the Canadians make it happen? And that one will be hit just foul. So he'll stay at an 0-2. This next one comes in from Danny. And a swing and a miss will mean strike number 3. And that will do it for the top of the 5th inning. We'll move to the bottom of the 5th. The same score we came into today. So that was a 3-up, 3-down type of inning. So the Canadians now have an opportunity to take advantage of this and maybe get a few runs back on them as they're down by 3. So this is their chance here. If they can pick off a few with only a few more innings left, you don't want to leave all your base running till the end. So we'll see what they can make happen. So the Ponies will take the outfield, and we'll get this game back underway in just a few moments. So the Ponies take the outfield and they get warmed up for a battle. It's been a back and forth game all game long. And both these teams look to battle it out in the bottom of the 5th inning. and the 6th and the 7th. We're fighting for seeding here, folks. The Ponies would love to go 3-0 as they already have 2 games already done, and the Canadians would also love to go 2-0-1. If they win this game, they'd have 0 losses as they had a tie and a win so far. So, crucial games. Actually, I feel like this is fighting for top spot in the division. I'm going to say it is. The winner of this game will go into tomorrow, I believe, as top in the bracket. They'll play the 4th seeded team, but that will only go to the winner. As here we go. That looks to be number 64. Coming will be Ethan.
64, Ethan Bathurst.
It's Ethan Bathurst. Here he goes. Can he make anything happen for the Canadians in the bottom of the 5th? Let's find out as he will take to the plate. Here we go. First pitch comes in, and that'll be just a bit high. We'll see ball number 1. That's still Caleb at the mound for the Ponies. As we wait the next pitch. Here it comes in, and that one's going to be just outside again. We'll go to an 0-2 count now. Oh, gets a good rip on that one all the way to left field. Can the Ponies get under it? It's a bit sunny. They can. No, the sun's glaring right at them, so kind of hard to see when a ball's coming down at you, but he gets the catch, and that'll be out number 1, 2 to go in the bottom of the 5th inning for the Ponies.
Now batting number 55, Ethan Sun.
That'll be Ethan Sun up to bat now. For the junior Ponies. I believe that's ball number 1. That's going to come in. That's going to be ball number 2 for Ethan Sun. And we know Ethan's got some heat on him when he can't connect on it, so he'll look to get on base here. So the next one comes in. That's going to be just a bit low, so 3-0 count. And so Ethan has the count working for him. Can he make it happen? Ball number 4. He'll take first base. And so Ethan is going to look to get some bases here now, as maybe try to steal 1 or 2. Is Nate Emery coming in for the Canadians, who's going to look to just get Ethan on a better base than first. We'll see if he can make that happen. Oh, Ethan's gonna go to second, and he should get there, and he's good. Has gold. So, Ethan has stolen second. So runner at second now. Well, that was gonna be low. It's gonna squeak through. And Ethan is going to find himself on third base. Some fantastic base running done by the Canadians. And we're going to see what else they can produce of this. A base hit scores a run, and that would bring this ball game within 2. So let's see what they can do. It's going to be ball number 1. Ball number 2, pardon me. 2-1 count. That one comes through. Gets a good grip on it. Will it stay fair? It does. And that'll be a base hit, and Eastern Sun will come home and make this a 6-4 game. It's a 2-run game, ladies and gentlemen. So it's still anybody's ball game. So they're gonna have a mound meeting with Caleb to discuss maybe some plans, or maybe we'll even see a pitching change here. As we'll see what is this decision that's going to be made for going into this game. And I believe we will see a pitching change come the Kingston way, as we're coming down to the final few innings of this game, and you really got to be careful there. So they feel the pitching change is needed. That will be number 91 coming in. That's Quinn Kehoe for the Kingston Ponies. It's gonna see what he can do here from the mound. Try to close out this game for them as the Canadians are firing back. So we'll let Quinn warm up, and we'll get this game back underway in just a moment's time. The Canadians pressing back after being down by 4. They're only down by 2 now. And with a runner at first, that means the tying run is at home plate, which we know the Canadians can make any sort of comeback happen after that last game we had against them. And I'll actually see a running change. That'll be number 16 going in for Ottawa. Because here we go.
Now batting for the Canadians.
Hey, decide to win this right now, kid. Let's go.
So Sam Ellis will step up to the plate, and we'll get the bottom of the 5th resumed here in a 6-4 Ponies game. As the pitch comes in, that's going to be ball 1. As takes his time here, delivers it. Strike 1 is the call. We're to a 1-1 count with 1 out in the inning and a runner at first. We're coming down to the final few innings of this game. The Ponies would like to not give up a run here, but that is a beautiful line drive. Right in between 2nd and 3rd, a base hit. We'll get runners at 2nd and 1st now. That'll be number 35 stepping up to the plate here. That's Matt Albert for the Canadians. We'll see what he could do here. As he steps inside, and we'll get this game resumed. And that's a mega hit right to left field. Finds the gap in the outfielders. And he's going to stay at 3rd. The runner is. And ladies and gentlemen, the bases are loaded for the Canadians. Tying run at 2nd base. We'll see what And that's a good hit. Oh, thank God. And so Quinn Kehoe comes into this game as a late pitcher, and he's up against a full count now, and he'll get hit by the pitch. And that means that a run will score for the Canadians and make it a 6-5 game. 1 run separates the two, and that means a tying run is at third. Can they make it happen? Bases are loaded in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's Cam Wright. They're trying to make something happen. Oh, and he can't get a hold of that one. That looked like a good rip.
Hey, do a job right here, kid. Do a job. Go 9-1. Here we go.
So he'll wait for the pitch. Cam in a critical scenario. Oh, and that one's going to be high. Still 1 out, though, with the bases loaded. Here we go. That one's going to be a hit high. Can a Pony get underneath of it? They do. And they're going to throw it home. A perfect throw keeps everybody at the bases, so no runs come through.
Now batting number 29, Kyler.
And so here we go. Kyler with a chance with the bases loaded to make something happen. So they'll take a mound meeting as they're in a critical scenario. Bases loaded, 6-5 Ponies game, pardon me, in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's coming down to these final few innings, ladies and gentlemen. It's been so back and forth, and the Canadians finally have caught up. Well, are 1 run away from catching up to the Ponies, who've had the lead all game, and they have the bases loaded. This is the perfect scenario for them to get a good hit and even take the lead themselves. Can the Canadians do it? It's Kyler at the plate. As we await the pitch. Here it is. Oh, we can't take a good rip at it. So we fouled off. So we'll go to 0-1 in the count.
On deck. Here we go. You got 1 job when you're on deck. 2, swing, get ball.
So we'll get this ball game resumed now, as I'll be 0-1 in the count. Quinn, gotta be careful here with 2 outs. And that one's also gonna be hit foul. Can the Ponies get underneath of it? They can! And they shut down the loaded bases that the Canadians have, and we'll head to the top of the 6th with a 6-5 game. Only 1 run separates these two teams going into the final couple innings. It's gonna be intense, ladies and gentlemen. And that will do it. Due to time being over, it's been 2 out to our 2-hour limit. That will do it. The Ponies take this game 6-5 and improve to 3-0 in the round robin, and will go into Championship Sunday as your #1 seeded team. As the Canadians suffer the loss, and will go 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 tie, a perfect 1-1-1. So we'll see them tomorrow as well. And we have one more game to go today, but what a fantastic game. The Canadians almost made the comeback. They were so close. A base hit would have done it, and a double would have made a walk-off happen. But nonetheless, the Ponies defended off, and they will take the win. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I've been Jacob Ewing. Ponies 6, Canadians 5. We'll see these two teams tomorrow on Championship Sunday, but we do have one more game to get to, so you won't want to miss that one. Thank you for watching.